right, two guys that won't practice today, Demaryius Thomas, hamstring knee, and then Tom Compton with a calf. Limited will be Jamal, Henry, Beecham, Bello, and Jackson are they're both sick, but I think we're going to be able to practice a little bit. Arthur will be limited, McClendon, Bilal, and Quinnen, they'll all be limited, and then Brian Poole he's still in the concussion protocol, but he's kind of in those steps where he can go out to practice. I think it's a non-contact for him right now, part of the concussion protocol.
Are you optimistic Adam, that Jamal and Quinnen will play?
The fact that they're limited today is a positive. So we just got to kind of see how it goes with them and see how they feel afterwards. I think this is going to be kind of a day-to-day thing of how do they feel the next day. So that's kind of what we're looking for.
How serious is Compton?
I mean, I think he was one of those guys that's saying the right things to me. But, I mean, we'll see kind of how it is. He won't practice today and kind of see how it goes through the week.
Adam, do you have to, as weird as it sounds, do you have to factor in crowd noise this week just because you know that Pittsburgh travels well? It's a close area game for them.
Yeah, I think most of the time that I've ever played them, anywhere I've been, it's always kind of been one of those things you prepare for. You kind of feel it out during the game. You work on both. You just never know. I was in Denver, and it was a huge Pittsburgh following there. So, I mean, I've been a couple different places. It's been consistent. They have a really good fan base that travels with them.
Jamal and a bunch of guys were kind of fired up when Raiders fans did something similar a few weeks back. I mean, could they draw some sort of inspiration from that again this week? Is that something you're hoping that they might kind of?
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to ask them.
What did you think of Jamal getting the Pro Bowl?
That's great. I mean, that's a great accomplishment for him. I mean, you guys have watched him play all year. I mean, he's had a great year. He's played as well as any player that I've been around. Consistently. I mean, week in, week out. Like you never see a dip. It's just always elite level.
Was there any serious thought out of not playing him the rest of the season? I know you want to win the games. Players obviously want to win the games, but the thought of perhaps making it worse.
That's what I mean. I keep talking to him about making sure that he's okay if he goes. Like it has to be. Like he has to feel right. I do not want to put him out there if there's any chance that there can be an injury that prolongs something down the road. It's not what we're looking for. That's why the communication between him and the training staff and everybody it's critical.
Was he close in Baltimore?
I think he was emotionally. I think he wanted to really play that game, but it's hard to say. I mean, it was so that week it got on him so fast. I think he realized he couldn't.
With a guy like that, is it tough to get the real answer just because he wants to play somebody?
Yeah, I mean, I want to say no, but I just know how he is and how competitive he is. It's just you just got to try to keep asking the right questions.
What do you expect from Le'Veon this week? Just obviously going up against his old team's history there.
I expect him to practice the same way and get ready for the game the same. And the good thing is he knows a lot of these guys. Talked to him on Monday, just kind of my thoughts of what I saw, kind of how these guys play, and my experiences of playing these guys in the past, just kind of what he's seen when he's practiced against those guys and played against them that defense quite a bit. I know there's some different faces there, but at least the scheme of just understanding how they play some of the things in the run game and the pass game. So I mean, to me, I don't know, he's never been somebody that I've seen really kind of spike up or down one way or the other. He's been pretty level the whole season.
Could there be carryover on him from what you guys did with him against Baltimore? Like the running game was functioning better than it has in the past.
It's a little different defense. I mean, it's the same as far as like their base personnel, but Baltimore's kind of doing things a little different than what than Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, you know, they'll play more base, and you know, you'll get some different nickels and stuff like that, where Baltimore was pretty much you were getting nickel no matter what personnel you're in. You get a little bit of base. If you know, when we put Connor in there, we got a little bit of base, but you know, it's a little bit different.
Adam, I know that Pittsburgh is predominantly a defensive-driven team, but what have you seen out of Hodges? You know, the guy's been outside of Sunday night, you know, pretty
Yeah,
successful.
I mean, he's done a good job of what they've asked him to do. You know, I mean, they're asking him to manage the game, and you know, they're taking shots down the field, and they might not hit them all, but they're keeping the defense honest, and they're running the football. And you know, he's done a good job of not turning over. I know last game was a little different, but I mean, that's why they got him in there. You know, is because he's doing what they're asking him to do. They try to create chaos on defense for the opposing offense, try to get turnovers, negative plays, flip the field that way, which they've done a great job of. Obviously, they're, you know, outside of interceptions and fumbles, they're top two in both those categories. So, I mean, they're playing the game exactly the way they want to right now.
Is Fitzpatrick playing as well or better than he did, you know, when you were out in Seattle?
Right, he's playing a different spot. He's playing the spot he was drafted for.
He
'Cause
had
we had-
success with you, right?
Yeah, we had a lot of injuries, so we had to play nickel and corner. Never got to the post safety till the end of the year.
Is he been a good fit in that defense?
Yeah. Yep. They allow him to be, got him in the post, allow him to be aggressive, and he's done that. You know, ball finds him.
How difficult is Watt?
What's that?
How difficult is Watt?
He's a problem. Both those edge guys are. I mean, they're playing lights out, aggressive, great job on the one-on-ones. I mean, they pursue the ball as well as you could ever ask any defensive player. I mean, those guys are running down the field, popping balls out. I mean, you have to protect the ball all the way to the ground.
You said on the call something about Robbie, about his evolution. What do you think changed?
I think just being in the offense, you know, getting Sam back and kind of getting a little bit of a rhythm. We just probably a little up and down as far as being able to get him the ball. You know, sometimes when you're a guy that can take the top off the coverage and you're a deep threat, you got to hold on the ball a little longer. And you know, I don't think it didn't always work out for us. I feel like lately though, he's done a great job with all the other type of routes. So when he does go deep and he pops free, like we're getting it to him pretty quick, to where he can go on, you know, run underneath the ball and go get it.
Adam, what do you want to see out of Sam his next two games?
I think it's really about, and this is what we talked about, playing clean, turnover-free football. You know, managing the game in the right way as far as, you know, huddle etiquette, online etiquette, you know, making the right checks, you know, making sure his feet are good on his throws. You know, there was a couple throws in the last game where he was a little off balance and just missed it, and it's like 6 inches, but it could be the difference between 3rd and 4th and 1 and first down. And just those little tiny details, just trying to really make some stride in these last 2 games.
Do you believe as a coach in the idea of being a spoiler? I mean, you know, fans talk about it, reporters write about it, but as a coach, is that such a thing that actually exists?
I think where we're at right now is we're so focused on just winning a game, it's almost irrelevant who you're playing. Like, you understand, like, the scheme and the people that you're playing, but big picture on all that stuff, what somebody else is, what they're going through, you don't focus on.
Think you're wrong.